For the replay, I am Courtney. I am Fiber Fox Studios, and I have some sort of laryngitis. And
Am I
you
letting?
are?
I was just gonna say, am I letting you intro me, or am I doing it? Hi, I'm Heather the Christian.
We should plan this out. We should plan this out before we go on.
Well, on my life, I always plan to do my intro, and then I plan to intro you. So
Okay,
I don't
so,
ever know if you're introing me or not. Hi, I'm Heather
okay.
the Christian.
And she is going to blow me out of the water working on her beautiful shawl
I'm I'm
tonight. And
I'm not.
I'm going to pretend to knit.
I almost knitted tonight. Almost.
Mhm. Oh, we'll go for as long as I can. We'll see how long my voice holds up.
Yeah, laryngitis, and I'm sleepy. So,
Yeah, excuse me, y'all.
hi, Bridget.
Oh, hello, hello. How are you tonight?
Let's see, I'm sleepy, and let's see if I can get and we got Sleepy Maverick back here.
Yes, hello, sir. The woman you hate is here.
He does not hate you.
Yay. That's awesome, Bridget. I'm glad business is good. That is awesome. I figured you were up sewing or cutting fabric. So I'm gonna, I pulled out the stitches I messed up. This is my scarf. I haven't worked on it at all since everybody last saw it. And yeah, I don't know if I'm on the right side of it right now. I don't I don't know how to tell yet. So I guess I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing and then I'm gonna look at it and see if it looks right once I get some more stitches done where I can actually see something.
Are you doing stockinette stitch
Yes. Yes, because I'm knitting. Wait,
and purling?
maybe I am, I'm not sure. I'm knitting on one side,
And
purling
purling.
on the other.
Which side has V's?
It's not the side I'm on.
The side with V's is the front side.
Right, but I don't know if I was on the back side or the front side. I've been using a stitch marker to mark the side that I'm on. So I
Uh
left
huh.
it on this side, but I don't know if that was a mistake.
You
And
don't
I
know
did,
what? Oh, I understand now.
yeah,
I understand what you're
I
saying.
don't know what way to go. Oh, Bridget, you're up past sunup every night. Oh my goodness. So
Me
when
too,
do
girl.
you sleep, Bridget? And for how many hours? I used to turn into a pumpkin at 10. Like if I wasn't in bed at 10, I was done for. I'd be sitting on the couch, falling asleep. I got kind of spoiled, I guess, going to bed right at a certain time. And now I'm all over the place right now.
Is it 4 hours or so of sleep is a good sleep for me too.
I really like 8 hours.
I plan to get 8 hours this coming vacation.
Yeah, it's a vacation.
Yeah, vacation.
It's a vacation. I like it. We're going to call it that. It's fitting.
If I remember, I'm gonna call it that in front of my boss tomorrow.
Yes, I'll remind you. Don't worry. I'm sorry, Bridget. Yeah, the pain keeping you up. That's awful. I'm really sorry to hear that too. All right. Now I'm gonna try to look at this now that I've got some done and see.
Hi, Michael.
Happy belated birthday!
Oh yeah, happy belated birthday. We'll have to catch the replay. Still getting over. Oh,
I understand. Thank you so much for popping in.
yeah.
We appreciate it. Feel better.
I hope you get over it soon.
Mm-hmm. Right, right. Right, Bridget, I agree. Still alive. That's the main thing. Uh, Heather, tell me some more about Vamp Talk just for a moment. Well,
Just for
speak it because I've been thinking about it and I haven't made it through the second documentary all the way yet. So I can't speak on the vampires in London, but I think those vampires were blood sucking vampires, not psychic vampires.
well, there seems to be an awful lot of psychic vampires activity on Vamp Talk. I'm just saying. In
Yeah.
fact, the the Vamp Talk video I sent you last that you haven't, the one you said you haven't watched yet, with the same redheaded lady, that is involving a psychic vampire. Um, that she attracts these psychic vampires, I guess. That
Right.
she met
Um,
at a
she's
Ozzy
super
concert.
psychic. She's super psychic, is what she said.
Yeah, there's so
In
much psychicness going on that she
right, right. She's super psychic. I learned that in video one. Okay.
and two because she repeats it a lot,
Right.
a lot.
I'm sorry. Continue.
Well, purple crochet and more.
Hey,
Wait,
Trini, how are you, girl? Did you check and see if you got my email? Yeah, Trini. My email's like super overloaded. I'll double check it tomorrow to make sure you haven't replied to me too. By the way, I will check on my side. So I'm
um,
sorry. Heather, go ahead. She
oh no,
was
yes, she met him at an Ozzy concert. Yes. Um, apparently he felt comfortable enough to just out of the blue tell her that he's a psychic vampire. Yes. Uh,
what?
yes, yes.
She's so lucky.
Oh. I'm trying to remember because, of course, I mean, I only watched it once, so um, she went out of the stands. In fact, wherever her seat was, because I mean, I don't know, I don't know about you, I don't know about anybody watching. I don't know if you guys are big concert goers. I am, as you know. I am
Right.
not a go to your seat kind of person. I'm not a buy a seat kind of person at a concert. I'm a general admission, be up in the front of the stage kind of
Mm-hmm.
person. So I don't have seats at concerts. When she was talking about leaving her seat to go wherever she went to see this vampire, but she left her seat. She went out to, I don't know where she was going, to get a drink, to go to the bathroom, to be psychically drawn to this vampire. I don't know. Um, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan.
I was waiting for you to see it. I didn't want to interrupt.
So I was like looking down, and I looked up, and I was like, question marks. I know what to fill the blank in with.
Oh my goodness. Hello, hello to all the newbies in the room.
Um, and apparently she felt him drawing from people. She felt it, and she knew something was off. She knew it because of her psychicness, and
Right.
she just went up to him and was like, "What are you doing?" And he was like, "I'm psychic vampire." And of course, these are my words, not hers. I'm sure hers were much more correct and dramatic, and much more
And they have
incognito. I'm
a duel.
sure.
Do they have a psychic duel right there in the mosh pit?
Yeah. And he was like, "This is how I feed, and I'm gonna keep doing it." And she was like, "That's not right." He was like, "Too bad." And she was like, "You shouldn't do that." And he was like, "I don't care." And I'm leaving. And she left. She said,
Oh, she
"I'm not."
ran him off.
No, she left. And
Oh,
she went back to her seat, and she's like, "I'm not joking. I went back to my seat, and I fell asleep." She, he drained her.
what?
He drained her.
It happened just like that.
Like that.
Uh,
All her,
just like that.
all her energy gone, gone.
Oh, no, gosh. At a concert that she paid for, no less, I'm sure.
Ozzy,
What? I'd be so mad. I'd be so
and
mad.
Rob Zombie, because who couldn't sleep through that?
For $100 tickets, I'd been mad.
Seats at Ozzy and Rob Zombie?
Right?
Do
Huh?
they?
No, what?
I would not have seats at Ozzy and Rob Zombie. Do they have seats at Ozzy and Rob Zombie?
I mean, they actually might, depending on the venue and stuff. They could have the whole, like in Jacksonville, where they would have that stuff, the whole floor could be open. And then they have seating up on the upper levels because so
Fair.
it
I
the,
mean, shows like the concerts I go to are like bar shows where there's only
right,
seating at the bar, so I'm used to the whole
right,
thing
right.
seating.
As we learned when that I used to go to the milk bar.
Yes.
That's exactly all it was. And then there was some seats, like tables in the back room area that I was talking about. But all the rest of the place was concrete or seats up at the bar.
Hi, Aisha. Hi, Grace. I'm making a shawl with kind of a pattern I made from another pattern. Kind of.
Okay.
Halloween shawl.
I am knitting a scarf with old Burnett pop yarn
Ooh,
scraps.
I love Burnett Pop.
Yeah, this is kitchen. The color kitchen. That is the color that I'm using.
Kitchen or kitschy?
No, like it looked like kitchen to me.
Is it
For
like
real.
white and blue and orange?
No, no, no blue. It's the rust is missing from here. So it's like pinks, oranges, and then this rusty color. And it was called kitchen.
Oh wow, I haven't seen that one.
It's old, 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 like years ago.
Oh wow, yeah, I thought I'd at least seen them all. I haven't seen that one.
You
Very.
probably don't recognize it because of A, my terrible lighting. B, I pulled out a lot of the cake. Like I used the outside on something else because I needed the color. And so, I've got like only part of it left.
I'm gonna
And
like
it
look
just
it
looks
up
straight
now.
orange on here pink. But there's multiple colors. Let's see.
I'm gonna like look it up now at some point. So I want to see it because I have kitschy.
Tell me if I'm pronouncing it wrong.
Because kitschy is It's like a have you seen that one? So it's no point in
No,
explaining it if you see it, but
no.
it's like orange and then like a creamy white and then it's like a light powdery blue kind of.
Okay.
Like so you know,
I think
red
I have a
color.
vague memory. Oh, thank you, Grace.
You
You're
Grace
so, you are the
Ooh,
best.
from the
What time is
UK
it? Babe?
too.
You're from the UK. So it must be like wee hours of the morning for you.
You guys are what like 5 hours ahead right now, right? Unless the daylight savings is affecting that. I know sometimes it's like 6 hours or something.
Yes, yes. But nobody else does daylight savings. I don't even know why we do it. And then some states don't do it, like Arizona
Arizona
doesn't.
doesn't.
So um that's weird. Somebody tell me why.
I think that's like a somewhat recent thing. Like not like recent within the last year or two, but like somewhat recent thing that Arizona stopped. I think.
Well, back in like early 2000s, the company I worked for, we were sold to an Arizona-based company. That's when I learned it. So early 2000s for sure.
Okay. Yeah,
So
for me,
sometime century possibly.
because remember, one of us is stuck in the '80s, and that's not you. So that's early 2000s is somewhat recent for me.
I'm sorry you're struggling to sleep, Grace. I'm having the same problem. And I lost my voice out of nowhere. Me and Heather decided it might be stress induced because I'm under stress. We have now decided that stress induced laryngitis and psychic vampirism and blood sucking vampirism is all real.
I
It's
mean,
all
TikTok
things,
kind of did that for us.
right? Right? And then we researched and made up our own minds. And Heather told me that she's in fear for her life because there's like, what did I say it was it 5,000 vampires in the United States? 20,000 in the world or something like that from my documentary that I watched. Ah,
I know there was a butt ton of them in Ohio for some reason. I remember that.
what?
Oh, what's your favorite Pink Floyd song, Courtney?
Um, I don't know because I really like all of the Division Bell, like the whole entire album. That's like really my favorite, and it's like everything on it. So I'd say the entire album of Division Bell. But I mean, like more popular stuff that like people would actually know. I would probably say like obvious. I'd probably look one of everybody's favorite. It's like "Wish You Were Here" was like always one of my really like that was like a popular radio song that people knew, but that was one of my favorites. But I'll go with the album Division Bell for 500.
I like that answer.
Thank you.
Hi, Sarah from Singapore. Oh,
Hello.
wow. We're getting every like global tonight.
We're international now.
I feel
Somebody
something.
stop us.
Oh, thank you, Grace.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You're gonna learn. I'm Heather is gonna work and work and work, and she's gonna have a finished project. And no matter, I mean, it's just a few more of these lives, and Heather will pop out the whole entire project, and I will still be over here pretending. I talk too much, and when I talk, I stop working.
I do too. My last project was granny squares with size 5 yarn. This is like a size. What size is this? It looks like a size 2
It says
yarn.
a 3. It's a DK, but I'm telling you, it's like a 2. Like it's so thin to me.
Does it say 3? Yeah, it does say 3. Yeah, it feels like a 2.
Yeah, yeah.
I
It's
think.
very, very, very light. It is not a 3. I don't care what they say. I have a lot of it, so I will know the
Kind I
answer to
sent
that.
the pink I sent you was this, wasn't it?
No,
In sleep.
because um, that's the man. What is it called? I can't remember right now. It's something different though. It is my other favorite. That's my absolute favorite. What you sent me, it was an absolute favorite. The that stuff isn't that the anti-pilling stuff.
It's low pill, soft and sleep DK.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It wasn't what I sent you.
No, they're different. They're different. That's thinner,
What was?
and
I don't remember what it was I sent then.
I gotta. I have to get it.
Uh,
I'll have to get it out and show you because I have it in there.
like I remember it was a donut like this, and it was from Hobby Lobby, and it was
Right,
pink.
and they're smaller. I'm trying to think of the name and I can't.
And I remember one of us had some in blue at one
Yeah,
point.
yeah. I have that. I have the
Oh, you
blues.
had it in blue too. I don't remember what it
You
was
got a
now.
map, Bridget? Oh, awesome, awesome. A little piece of your heart. That's so sweet.
Grace, I don't
Yeah,
even want to tell you how many whips I have started. Like we went over one day with just how many from this desk that I could touch, and it's embarrassing. And I have two other rooms with whips in them. It's it's embarrassing how many I
I
have. That's
finished one.
finished them five.
I finished one of my whips. One thing is
Yay.
finished. Farahon shawl extension. I finished that. So it wasn't a whole project. I was just adding to a already finished project. And I completed that.
And
So
I
I
keep
think I have fun.
starting more.
30 more, you said?
Yeah, I keep starting more.
Oh, I thought you said I started 30 more. 30. I was like, 30?
I do have 30 spread out everywhere.
Right. It's easy to do.
So it's like, yeah, I'll get a small victory and I'll finish something, but then I'll start stuff.
Right. I think it's awesome, Bridget. Yes. How many places, like, did you say are starting? Yeah, you were pinning the places this week. How many different places? Because I mean, I know it's got to be a ton. I need the bulk pack of pins. Yeah, same. Everybody's so far away, but it's like got some amazing friends.
Oh, thank you for the company too, Grace.
Yes, thank you for coming in and talking to us. We love that. If you don't want to talk to us, we don't mind that too. We'll still just, talk. We can talk to the wall.
Yeah,
we're like that.
we'll start with 0 people in here and still be talking away.
Oh, nice, Bridget. Nice. That is awesome. and obviously all over the US. I've still got to film mine. I've got the bag that I got from you. I've got it on my chair that I usually sit in to film. I've got it like propped up so I can keep looking at it. I just haven't gotten around to filming my video. I've been slacking, y'all. I'm a slacker. It's okay. So Ginger Fox commented on, I think, the last live, and she's willing to help plan the retreat. Okay, and I got something funny to tell you. Not about her. Like, she's awesome. She's gonna help plan. We'll do spreadsheets. It's so great. Like, it's gonna be great. Charlie was talking about the retreat the other
Oh boy.
day, and he said that, with everything that was going on around here, if we're able to go and travel, like, and all that, how great that would be. We could just travel right to, when the retreat is, we could go to New Hampshire to that boys to men camp.
Boys the
He called
men.
it the boys. I started laughing. I was like, the new kids on the block camp, and he was like, yeah, whatever.
Whatever. Tell Charlie he's not allowed to go now.
Right. Yes, girl. And I'm so glad I ordered from you. I'm like seriously impressed with the bag, like for real. Like, I love it, love it, love it.
Like,
I
in
just
fact,
haven't put it. Go
sorry.
ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go
No.
ahead. It's way more important than what I was going to say. Talk to Bridget.
Okay. I just haven't put a project in it yet because I want to wait until after I get my button gear and film it to show everybody, and then I'll put a project in it. Yeah, we're thinking about doing it up there at New Hampshire. Like, the plan is it's not open yet, but that New Kids on the Block up there in New Hampshire, the one brother bought that camp and was redoing it on TV, and they got 3 of the houses done. But then they had to go on tour, so he hadn't finished it yet. We'll do a party bus all the way up the coast.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You guys can just come pick me up, but then now after that Boys the Men comment, Charlie can just stay here with David.
Right? But girl, can you drive anything that's big like that? Because I know I can't. I cannot drive, like, I'm not gonna be able to drive any type of bus or big truck with a camper on the back of it or anything like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
here's the plan. You guys come here. We'll get in my car, and you and I will go.
Right, but that's extra. Like, that camp is not that big. Okay, like, as far as like the accommodations, part of it. And I don't know if they're gonna like let a bunch of campers pull up in there and park. I don't know if they have what we need them to have for that. So if we go in my thing that I don't even have yet, y'all, just to be clear, if we go in my, then we can be in our own basically hotel room, leaving all the other ones open for everybody else to be able to actually rent. Who's going to be coming in, driving in, or whatever to come to it with their tracksuits from windbreaker tracksuits, so that you can. I'm just saying. So
Hey, I want to share a cabin with Jordan.
okay, but I think that his wife would mind. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I thought I saw a wedding band on that show. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it.
Google. Oh, he is. I thought he was not. Oh wait. Oh, the first question is he still married? Hold on a minute. Was there drama? Nope, he's still married. Go Jordan. Well, I guess that puts my plans on the back burner.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm sorry, I'm reading a comment.
Also,
Thank you so much. That is so sweet.
I was
Thank
just
you so
moving.
much. I'm so excited that you like this type of stuff. I actually love it. Trying to make a career out of it. I appreciate that though. It means the world to me. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Heather's devastated. We got to be there for her for a moment, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for your. I'm so sorry for your dreams being dashed.
Oh, that's okay.
About
I'm over. I'm watching Maverick be a bad boy right now.
I see that. I'm telling
Nope.
you, I've got
Well,
his soulmate here in this house. I'm telling you.
we're all watching you right now.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
not tearing that up, boy.
we're all watching you right now. You're on camera. Yep. You're caught. Yes, you are.
Y'all see him be like, and what?
She's stare at me. She's like,
Yeah, I thought he said, and what? And
but I didn't get the
um,
corner, Mom. You always telling me about the corner.
right?
Come here, handsome boy. Come here. Say hi.
Yeah, there's graphs not for like my Farahon shawl because it's so complex and I couldn't even like wrap my head around how to graph it. That does not have graph involved in that particular pattern, but the patterns that are involved in it all have graphs. Like they're just the individual patterns. So I'm like chart based on all my patterns. Now I've been going through and updating the older stuff to also include like the written row stuff beside it. So that you can like for those that cannot read the graph for them to use the written part. So, and that's how all my new stuff is, but everything is charts with the graph. That's like, that is how I read them. Like, that's my favorite way to look at them. And then, too,
Yeah.
with the pictures you can make, you can do like tapestry with mine. I'm sure you could probably do Tunisian with color change, like if you knew how to do that stuff. You could read the chart, like the color of the chart instead of the markings of the chart to do the other techniques. I'll send you some, Bridget, so you can look at it. I'll send you some. I got to do the same thing with Dreamy. I want to send her some stuff too, but I don't know if I have a right email address. Sometimes I like typo real bad or write down the wrong thing. I still got to get to the eye doctor. Your girl needs glasses for sure. What happens if I drop a stitch?
That's when your crochet hook comes into play.
How will I know if I dropped a stitch?
Oh, first of all, you'll know because there'll be a hole starting to,
Oh,
just
okay.
like a stocking.
Uh huh. Okay. Okay. I think I'm okay.
And second of all, you can count the loops on your needle.
I don't remember how many I started with.
Oh boy.
I'm an artist. Okay, I create. I can't keep up with numbers. So, I actually am really flexible. I think anything is good for mosaic crochet. So, my thing is, match the yarn to your project. That's what I think is like the most important thing. So, I use all different kinds, all different fibers, and all different sizes. And I just think that, pretty much it's up to you. Like, what are you making? And if it's something that needs cotton, use cotton. If you're trying to stay warm, use warm stuff. I don't think there's like I'm like so I it's the feel of the yarn, it's the color of the yarn, not the brand or anything else like that probably should matter for me. I probably use a lot of wrong fibers. I make bad decisions, I'm sure, but like I just use so much different kind. I can't really say I have like an absolute favorite. I can say I like color changing yarns or gradient yarns. Like love those. That's like my favorite type of stuff, and I love that kind of stuff for mosaic crochet. Hey girl, how are you? Welcome in, Wheat State Wool era. Nice to see you. How many rows have you done, Heather?
Oh, I'm still on the first one. Just
Are
a
you
bigger
sure?
project this time.
I think I've turned 3 times, so I think I've done 3 rows.
Look at you
But
go.
it's easier to knit and talk. Like, honestly, I don't know how that is for real. Like, I'm having an easier time knitting and talking. Like, I just did it again. I'm not even
I,
having to pretend.
I was gonna knit, but I'm still on the ribbing of the hat, so I knew if I did that I would
Oh, yeah.
go wrong.
Yeah. I think I let my side get a little wonky, though. So that's not good. Yeah, I
I'm
did. I let my side get
I'm
wonky.
Hotter the crochet witch.
Yes, this is Heather. She's my bestie.
A knitting way to move the yarn. I've been told that before.
Yeah. Yeah, like cotton, and so it's like for you, it's like match the size for what you're doing. If you're making a bag, you're gonna use the thickest, in my opinion, the best for a bag is the thickest that you can get. And then if you're gonna make a top, you want to use, in my opinion, the thinnest that you can stand working with for the top. So like that's what's more important than anything, and the right fiber. Knitting is very relaxing, but I get really relaxed crocheting too, to the point where, like, if I'm already tired and I'm sitting there on the couch, I'll start falling asleep. I'll be completely.
I taught
Hey,
myself how to knit also. Like I taught myself how to knit before I learned how to crochet.
henceforth, the reason why that you're holding that yarn the way you are.
I guess.
I think so. I don't know.
I wasn't.
Maybe.
I was not taught how to hold the hook. What? Like I was taught how to crochet. She just didn't teach me how to hold the hook. I guess. So I just
Okay.
held
So
it
it's
whenever I held
just
it.
you grabbed it how you grabbed it, and that's what you did.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't
Like
think
she
there's
just,
a wrong way though. So
hi, crafty gypsy.
I don't know if you heard me, but I said hello to you, Crafty. But I called you Gypsy. I think I'm trying to like figure out what's the best way for me to do the purling and the least amount of like strain on my hands. And so I found that wrapping it around my thumb and keeping it like kind of like I'm got a slingshot going on down here. That's what I seem to be like doing, and
Is
it seems to be working for me okay.
is there a big difference the way you personally do knitting and purling, like stitches?
I mean, position of the yarn, I guess not really. I'll have to think about it when I get back around to knitting. The knit side.
Like if you did if you did ribbing where you did like knit knit purl purl knit knit purl purl, would you be able to go in like a rhythm where you went pretty quickly? Would you say, or is there a do you
Oh, I
change
don't
the
know. Yeah, I don't know because
different
I would
that
like
it?
to say that I could, but I've watched people doing that, like videos. I don't
Mhm.
know if I could. Like, I think it would be slow and painful.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
Cause like,
on the same side.
uh huh.
Like, I haven't gotten to like anything beyond what this is right here. I don't know about that video you're talking about. Okay. You're like, oh really? Like you're looking at me like, oh, you could do it right now. So is that how you do it? Like you got to that level where
Oh
you
yeah,
are
yeah. But I mean, don't forget I was doing it a long time ago. But
right?
it's not like I'm trying to do it with my crochet hook, like when I say it, but like I'm like if this were my knitting needle, if I'm knitting, I'm just holding it like I'd be holding the yarn here to dive in, and if I'm purling, I just have it here to dive in the front. So like it, I'd have the rhythm like where I just put it to the front, put it to the back. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Uh-huh.
does that make sense? Like what I
It
said. I mean,
does, but I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do that. I'm gonna have been not.
yeah, especially knowing that I'm holding a crochet hook too. But
Does it go against your? It's boggling your mind. Your mind's like, what is going on here?
and I feel like you're probably sitting there going, "Duh, Heather, that's how knitting and purling works." You know what I mean? But
Never,
I just meant
never,
that
never.
like the way I hold the yarn, it just moves right back and forth. Like it's a pretty
Right.
easy rhythm, is what I'm saying. So I was asking if the way you hold it, does it go rhythmically for you?
No, it sure don't. Not for something like that. I couldn't really see myself. I don't know. Well, I mean, that just, I don't know how I would get it back and forth with the way I'm doing this. I don't know. I'm just not there yet. Maybe with time, because I'm also doing continental style knitting is the way I'm doing it, I guess.
See,
I
and I don't
believe.
know I don't know which one I do.
You probably made up your own, let's be honest.
What, like Russian?
Right?
Russian and continental, and that's it. Like I don't know the differences.
Um, it's the I know
Eng-
between
the Russian, English, and continental.
there's English throwing style where they're like making the big movements, like All right. So it's like, and then like when they're throwing their yarn, so they're throwing their yarn. And then continental, you are not doing that. And you have it all right here, real tight and close. And you're using your finger to move the yarn. So I'm not making big movements. I'm like I'm like picking my yarn. Does that make sense? So
That's
I'm like,
continental.
right. Like I'm not supposed to make that big movement. But that was weird holding it up like that.
What's Russian?
Oh, I have no idea. You're blowing my mind. I didn't even know that existed. I was like, dang. There's
I've
another
heard
type.
talk about Russian, so I know it's a thing, but I don't know what it is.
Right.
What's tossing?
Tossing. Where I was calling it the throwing the yarn
What
is
is
what I
that?
was. The English is the tossing or throwing is what that's English style.
Okay, but what is that? Like, is that
So
what
like
you're doing?
my understanding would be I'm holding my yarn over here and I'm gonna go like throw it over my hook like that when I go to make my movement. See what I'm saying? So I'm like this, and my whole wrist and arm is moving. I'm not very good. I'm like the worst person to be showing this. But I'm picking up the yarn or holding it, however, and I'm moving like this. So I'm throwing. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I think so. I
Oh,
still don't know.
Antoinette, hello. Hello.
Hi.
Go sleepy, sleepy. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, so you hold your yarn in the other hand for so I definitely don't do English then because I always hold like I do
Yeah,
it the
you're
same.
always holding it like that. I mean, I
I don't
don't know.
holding
I'm
yarn in
holding
this.
it in the other hand too. Are you trying to say I'm doing this wrong? So I'll keep doing it exactly this way.
Comfortable for you. Maybe that's
You,
Russian.
I have created a habit by now. Okay, like we're not changing.
And I ain't changing.
What
The
song is
song.
that?
Oh, it's a Bon Jovi song.
Ah, should have known. Why is there a dang mosquito on me? Ugh.
That's right,
It's
Bridget. If
gonna
it's
take my
for you,
whole blood. Is a vampire. Is a vampire just on me? Is a vampire.
why do you attract vampires so easily?
It's because I'm so psychic.
You should make a TikTok about that.
I know that you're about to say that I should stop attracting so many vampires. I like that look you're doing.
What? My dead serious look?
Well, I'm doing Courtney Niddle. I'm doing Courtney Niddle. It's not changing now.
Okay, if you're
Well,
right handed
depending
and
on
you
what
hold
stitch
your
I'm
in your
doing.
right hand and you just kind of pick the yarn over the needles, it's continental. So that's probably what I do.
Okay, so but look right here, because I'm about to do knit stitch, so it's there. Okay, because I was purling before, so now the yarn is like this, and this is still wrong, is what you're telling me,
I'm not telling you anything.
Sarah? Is this still wrong? Is that what you're telling me? Because y'all should have stopped me long before now. It's too late. Do you know how long it took me to get this? My voice is getting so much worse.
I was just thinking the longer I've listened to it, it sounds better.
Oh, really? Because when I try to go high pitch, there's none.
Right there, it horsed out a little, but like a little bit earlier, I was like, the longer I've listened to her talk, I think her voice is getting better.
If I laugh, there's no sound half the time. I just am gonna look like this on camera all throughout the thing. Out of water. Switching to the Coke.
I'm saying where you hold the working yarn determines what style you're knitting.
Well, what style knitting am I doing? Is it Courtney knitting? Did I create something? Or is this Russian? Because I don't even know how the heck I could get it over into my other hand and work with it. I don't know. Because I hold my yarn with this hand when I crochet too. So I came here this way.
Bridget's with your cat now.
But it's modified. It's Courtnified continental, apparently.
You're continental. Continental.
Courtney Ninnel. Courtney Ninnel. Get it right, Heather.
I tried. Continental.
Courtney
Continental.
Ninnel. Courtney Ninnel. Courtney Ninnel.
It just sounds
Somebody's
like
gonna come in right now.
I just
And
sound
we're
like I
going,
have peanut butter on the roof of my mouth. Continental. Continental.
there you go. You have a Coke Zero? I got the classic.
Yes, that's
As my
do.
backup drink. It's actually kind of a little bit warm, if I'm being honest. It's
I
actually
went and
kind of a little bit
got
gross.
Pepsi, and I'm still here drinking a warm one.
I'm gonna pour it into my ice because it was just water in here. I'm gonna make sure I got all the water out though, because that'll be super gross. Ew, it's watered down Coke. Damn, I knitted some of my own hair into my project. I was just attached to it by my own hair. A strand of hair was in there, and I was like, ah.
I do that in pretty much everything I make.
Well, usually it's not still attached to my head when I do it.
Yeah, not me either.
It actually hurt. Just make sure you're in there.
That's gross. Wait, gross to the hair or gross to the not this?
Maybe what I'm down here doing. There's so many options. It's like a multiple choice
I feel
pop
like
quiz.
I feel like she needs this. Everybody thinks I'm gross to the Diet Pepsi lately.
I mean, to each his own. I wouldn't drink it though. So when we go on our road trip slash crochet retreat slash Halloween slash running in the forest in windbreaker jumpsuits thing,
Mhm.
you will
Oh,
not have to worry about me stealing one of your Diet Pepsis at all.
apparently I don't have to worry about anybody stealing them.
And gross to the warm sodas.
I drink
I'm
hot soda.
refilling mine.
Like I've
Mine's
got
getting refilled. It's gonna be flat in a second. I'm gonna be like,
there. No more. No more warm.
I always overshare at the end of the live anyway, so we could just be like, "Bruh." That's what I overshare.
Switching to the cold one.
Do you have like a refrigerator above you, like a little mini fridge?
No, but I mean, I hadn't opened it yet, so it's still pretty cold.
How does that change the temperature? Like hold the temperature in by it just being not opened yet?
I mean, look
It's
at it. It's
still
still.
setting out. My Coke was just sitting there and it got all warm. Yeah, it does look pretty cold actually.
It's not like
Okay, maybe
fresh
it's a trick.
refrigerated cold, but I mean, it's still pretty cold.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely colder than the one I just drank.
Right, Bridget? That's funny. That's funny, girl. That's funny. Truly, truly. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna finish this row and then we'll
You
wrap
can.
it up. Unless you got something else to talk about. I know you're tired.
I do not. I'm
Okay,
awake now, but I still don't have anything
right?
else. So I did not research my vamp talk, so I know that entertains you, but I did not do it today.
Right. Okay. It's
I was
okay.
too busy, I was too busy putting my thought into everything I'm doing or not doing on my birthday vacation.
Right. Don't
Vacation.
overbook yourself.
Vacation.
Vacation.
Yeah.
Vacation. It is.
Hi, Susanna.
Yeah, Sarah's with me. So yeah. We win and we voted against you. Drink is no longer cold. It
But she
needs to be
said it still
refilled.
classifies as cold.
No, she's with me just because it hadn't opened it. Oh, well, dang. I read that wrong.
I mean, I think she's still with me.
I read that wrong. Sorry. Ugh, I did. I read that wrong. It's okay. It's okay. Ginger Fox said that I meant to say this earlier when we were talking about the planning of the New Kids on the Block camp retreat. She said that there's like a cryptic,
Cryptid.
cryptid
There you go.
museum, like in Portland, Maine. I want to say it was a couple hours away that she's went to with her boyfriend or husband, and she was saying that like for those who might be interested in something like that, that could be like a little day trip, yeah, over there to that museum. She said it was really cool. Like it was worth a little run over to. It's just a couple hours away. So could do a day trip for that.
Yes, please.
Your sass and sarcasm. So I win or she wins.
I'm just saying it's colder than my other one. I'm happy with it.
Right. Sorry, girl. Like it's late. I'm slow. Basically, uh, nimwit by this time midnight. I mean, after all, I'm sitting here knitting my own hair that is attached to my head into a scarf. I don't know what anybody expects from me. We should be we're lucky I can even figure out how to get both of us on this thing. Wish my voice would come back. I'm gonna do some hot tea and honey tomorrow. Try to make it come back a little bit better.
Be back by Sunday?
Yeah, I'd like to. I don't want to have to keep coming on here sounding like this. Sound
Oh,
like you know,
I was going
from
to
the.
tell you I should probably do it earlier on Sunday
You want to do it earlier on Sunday?
if you want.
Sure, sure. Try to catch some of our people that got jobs that go, on Monday.
If if that would be easier for Karen too,
Right.
because
Yeah, the
Dave.
ginger pieces. I only have dried ginger, and I've done some of that, like this, like thing where you drink you make like a basically like a tea with it, and you can use the dried ginger. I might do that. Like it did help when I've done it before. I have to look at my recipe. It's so gross though. It's like you gotta like take it down quick and be somewhere where you can just be like, it's rough. I haven't done it yet. I've been able to keep it down, but it's like I gotta be prepared. It's so weird and thick, and yeah, there's garlic involved in everything. Yeah, we do. We do. We're gonna have to figure out when to do that. I'm available during the day. Nights are only for Heather. I can pencil you in for daytime.
Like David's leaving. I think he said he's leaving at around 3 on Sunday.
Uh huh.
So like, I mean, honestly, pretty much after that,
Okay.
what am what am I doing after that?
Okay. My mom's coming up, or supposed to come up to get stuff out of her camper in the morning time on Sunday. But I think after that, like I'm, free. I'm gonna talk to her and see if I can get her to like come next weekend. It'll be a little bit better for us. He's gonna work on my truck and do the AC, the evaporator, so the whole dash has got to come out. So he was gonna do that on Sunday.
Okay. We're glad that you caught us too, Susanna.
Yes, definitely, definitely. Less is best. Okay, I don't remember the ratios that I had to do that stuff, but
Hi,
y'all's
Ken.
rough. Oh, hey, Kaylin, how are you? I'm sorry I missed your live yesterday when I came to set up on this for this right here that we're doing. I'm knitting wrong again, y'all. Dang it. I'm trying to mess up my stuff. I saw that you had went live and I totally missed it, and I'm so sorry. So I'll watch the replay tomorrow, I promise. And everybody in the chat, go check out Kay's Crochet Haven. She is awesome, and you should go check her out. Pretty please and thank you.
I'm
Good right
good.
now.
Sleepy but good.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm tired, and other than that, just peachy. I'll
Getting
text you later.
vacation.
Wink, wink.
What? Did I miss something? What did you say?
I said to Kay, she said, "How are we doing?" And I said, "I'm good. I'll text you later." Wink, wink. I hate to close it down, but Heather needs her sleep. I need some sleep. I still got to get a shower and do a couple things so I can go to bed. So we are going to tell all you beautiful souls goodbye for just right now. A little bit of a long goodbye. I'm going to let Heather say her goodbye, and then I'll say my goodbye.
Yeah, I didn't
Can't
even get
thank
a row.
you for share. Did great.
I didn't even get a row done.
You did
That's what I
great. It's
never
tiny, tiny yarn,
missed
and it's at a
from
huge point.
how fast I get.
That thing is huge, though.
It is
That's
getting
hundreds
big.
of stitches. It's
It is.
hundreds of stitches. So yeah, it looks good though. I love it.
No, thank you guys for coming tonight. We will be back Sunday. We will be back Sunday for sure on my channel. So anybody who's not
Make sure you
subscribed,
subscribe to the Crochet Witch. I've attempted to link her in the description of this video. Make sure you hit the thumbs up on your way out. Hop over and see her. Make sure you check out Kay. Kay's Crochet Haven, Queen's Crafts by Bridget, Wheat State Yarn, Woolco, everybody else in the chat. Who else was here? Who else should they check out? Man, Purple Crochet and More was in here. I know there's more.
the bridges.
Not Ye Old Crochet Knit and Yarn, Susanna. Check her out.
You know,
Let's see. I'm scrolling up the chat. I don't know how to make our chat like come on, with the video. It doesn't seem to give me like an option.
yeah, mine doesn't either. I think YouTube might have
Okay.
stopped doing it.
Okay. Then that's what that is. Okay. I don't want to keep being too awkward. If I've missed anybody, I'll figure it out tomorrow. I think we said everybody's
Yep.
name as they come in with channels. I think I caught everybody though just now. If I did miss you, leave me a comment and I will make sure to say your name next time.
And say
Until
if you
next
comment down below.
time. Yeah, comment down below, blah 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 blah, do all the stuff. Okay, bye.